Well, the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State were hoping for a better start in the Summit League tournament this year. After all, last year they got knocked out of the tournament by Nebraska-Omaha in the first game. Tonight, hosting Oral Roberts in the semifinals at Fishback Field. First half, Oral Roberts with a scoring chance. Maggie Smither gets the big mid on that. There's no score at halftime. Love the nets, by the way, at the soccer field there. 69th minute, Maya Hansen to Cecilia Lamanji. She puts it in the back of the net, 1-0 in favor of South Dakota State. Oral Roberts pressing and trying to score. Drashana Pillay boots it to the net. Smither again with a diving stop. And then with 1:30 to go, Oral Roberts with an open net. But it's the defenseman, Shayna Stubbs, who comes up big, knocks it away. And the Jacks win it 1-0. Your final score. They advance to play Denver in the championship game, the number 1 and number 2 seeds there. It was a busy night in Brookings because the men's basketball team also had a game at Frost Arena. The Jacks taking on Peru State after the win over Rio Grande Valley earlier this week. There's Baylor Shireman with a drive. Nice finish inside. State was leading by 14 points at halftime. Defense for South Dakota State was really good tonight. Brandon Key with a steal. He's going to start the fast break. No look to David Winget. South Dakota State up 28 at this point, and more from the Nebraska native and Memphis transfer, Winget. With the rebound, he goes coast to coast for 2 of his 12. Jacks up by 30. Everybody on the roster would score in this game tonight, including Lou Dillon, who follows this Owen King miss. Final score, 86-58 in favor of South Dakota State. Now, speaking of that, though he may miss the first couple of games with injury, Skylar Flatten is poised to become just the second native South Dakotan to play for the Skyforce. Zach Borg has more.
Though he grew up 2 hours away in Clark, it took going to college at South Dakota State for Skylar Flatten to get familiar with the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
The last 3 years I probably went to 4 or 5 games, and I was there for their last championship.
Getting a taste of professional ball only served the attitude he learned under Jackrabbit coaches Scott Nagy and TJ Otzelberger.
You got to carry yourself professionally, and you got to be ready for the worst and ready for the best. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. Go out there every single day and work hard, and hopefully your work will reap its benefits.
Which would help Skylar through several seasons that were lost to injury, and why he'd push for a medical redshirt in 6th season of eligibility.
I always knew in the back of my head that it was going to be worth it. I just wanted to take advantage of the opportunity.
And it paid off. After averaging a career-high 15.5 points per game in his final season as a Jackrabbit, which put him on scouts' radars, Flatten would eventually be signed by the Miami Heat organization.
Everyone's looking for that long, 6'6", long athletic wing that can shoot the ball from 3, can give your best players space by stretching the floor, and hopefully he can show that he can play defense at the level we want him to. Which
meant starting his career in the state it began with Miami's G League affiliate, the Skyforce.
It's ironic, man. I was super excited, but it's ironic how I ended up. It's going to be a surreal feeling, man. It'll be crazy.
Though it's still a long road to the NBA, Flatten has had a knack.
It's kind of a cool thing for me just to have support like that, and I don't let it go to my head at all, really. I just kind of play my game.
For beating the odds in his backyard.
3 ball for Skylar Flatten.
Zach Borg, KDLT Sports.
And they actually open the season tomorrow night. Home opener is Sunday. The O'Gorman volleyball team knocked off Watertown earlier this week, but tonight they faced a feisty Yankton team. That was Jordan Salvatore with a kill. Gazelles up 23-19, but Emma Ronsick with a kill, and the Knights rally to win the first set, 26-24. Second set, more Gazelles. Look at the reaction of Emily Reinhardt. She is pumped. Her team is up 7-2, but Bergen Riley just hammers that one right down to the floor. Her classmates are loving that. And then it's going to be Cindy Wambach with a Wambach block. And O'Gorman ends up winning 3-0 tonight against Yankton. Now the postseason is underway in Class A and Class B tonight. The top-ranked Chargers of Sioux Falls Christian hosting Tri-Valley in Region 3A. That was a nice kill there for Caitlin Pruis. Now Caitlin Monin with a smash for Tri-Valley is going to get the point, but it was going to be all Chargers after that. Katie Van Egden with the service ace, and the Chargers go on to win 3-0. Then it was Baltic and Garrettson in the second game at the Charger gym for Garrettson. They would take the first set. Kennedy Buckenberg with the kill. Second set now. It's going to be Buckenberg again. She's going to put it away again. She knows what to do, and she gets the ball at the net. Back for Baltic. Elisa Clark is going to tap it over. It drops in for a point. But it was just not enough as Garrettson too strong tonight. They win 3-1 to advance. So did Sioux Falls Christian in Region 3A. In 1A, Roncalli and Groton both win. In 2A, Sioux Valley and Hamlin both win. In 4A, Dakota Valley and Elk Point Jefferson. In 5A, Madison and McCook Central Montrose. Miller and Mobridge Pollock. In 6A and 7A, Pine Ridge and Winter. And in 8A, Hill City and Rapid City Christian. In 1B, Northwestern and Warner, of course. In 2B, Faulkton and Ipswich. In 4B, Chester and Ethan advance. In 5B, Bridgewater, Emory, and Freeman. In 6, Burke and Avon. In 7B, Kadoka beats Phillip. And in 8B, Lemon over Timberlake 3-2. Also in volleyball, there's your O'Gorman score. Lincoln blank Brandon Valley tonight. Washington over Brookings. Harrisburg beat Mitchell. And Huron over Pierre 3-1. In women's soccer, GPAC quarterfinals were today, and both Dordt and Northwestern were eliminated. And in college wrestling, all that yelling on the campus before the match turned out, they must have had a great crowd tonight. They had a lot to cheer about. The Wolves beat the Johnnies 42-3. Way to go, Northern. We'll be right back.